And we're starting off with education news. Your child's ride to school could soon be more quiet and more green.
It's hard to wrap your mind around a quiet school bus, especially if you're from Darcy and my generation, but it's true. 148 electric school buses are coming to South Carolina thanks to millions of dollars in funding from the Environmental Protection Agency. News 19's Becky Buds has more on the impact it will have on school districts in the state.
The smell of diesel fumes wafting through yellow school buses may soon be obsolete as South Carolina school districts turn to electric buses. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's Clean School Bus Program awarded $59 million to 16 school districts across the state. Fairfield County School District is getting $3.1 million to purchase 8 new electric buses, which they will add to their aging fleet.
We are interested to see how that impacts our fuel costs, how that impacts the impact on the environment.
Superintendent Dr. J.R. Green explains the delivery date and routes of the buses has not been set. According to the Department of Education, school districts identified as priority areas serving low-income, rural, and/or tribal students make up 99% of the projects that were selected.
Like Fairfield, an extremely large percentage of our students ride buses, and so you'll see lots of buses on the road. And so we're excited about the opportunity to have, first of all, some new buses.
In the Midlands, Richland 1, Sumter, and Orangeburg school districts will also receive funding. Mike Smith with the South Carolina Electric Co-op explains the buses emit zero emissions, are completely silent, can travel up to 150 miles on a single charge, and have a 15-year lifetime.
Bus to fill up another bus, vehicle to vehicle, or the school bus to support a building in a disaster, where you plug the bus into the building and it can keep the lights on without running a generator.
Smith says while modernizing the state school bus fleet requires a lot more electricity, South Carolina is prepared.
The challenge can be, if it's not charged at the right time, that it causes trouble on our grid. Like if all the buses came home and plugged it at the same time on a warm day, then that's when people are also coming home.
In Columbia, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
South Carolina could soon see more charging ports for electric vehicles along more than 700 miles of road. Of the $5 billion released in the bipartisan infrastructure law, the state is set to receive more than $25 million to expand charging access in electric vehicle corridors. The Biden administration announced last month that South Carolina's electric vehicle infrastructure deployment plan is ahead of schedule under the Infrastructure Formula program.
And according to the latest data from the Department of Energy, there are 406 electric charging stations in South Carolina. That includes both public and private chargers. Those stations have a total of 971 supply ports, and that's equivalent to a gas pump at a traditional station.